we have to manipulate our ego and not let our ego manipulate us. You just
Oh.
have to be in tune enough with yourself to
Mm-hmm.
understand when to cut that loose and be the ego in the room, and when to stand back and stand down and not let that sucker take over, because it can do
I
that.
think
Yeah.
that is so great.
Yeah.
Dave, you
Yeah.
want some of that?
Yeah. I think that oh, God has a way of humbling you. I say that.
Oh,
I got
Oh, Dodie.
I had been on this trajectory of success with my career, like winning in the medical field, winning top sales woman, pioneer, doing different things, and then I got laid off,
mm.
right? I was like, me? Like,
Me?
what?
Yes.
And so my ego had manipulated me to think that I was not invincible, but that those things wouldn't happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
That I was living in the fairyland. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you are just as, I don't say indispensable. You're not indispensable. Like, if there's business decisions to be
You are
made,
disposable. You are disposable.
you may be on the tail end of that, and get the consequences that come with that. So the ego will make you think that you are indispensable, and that you are
That's
not,
real.
that you can't, you can, not have these things happen. So what you have to do is always just try to stay humble. Have people around you who will help you stay humble, and
Mhm.
check yourself, so that you won't, because that doesn't serve anyone, having that ego. It really doesn't. It doesn't serve you, and
No.
doesn't serve the people around you either.
People
Yeah.
are disposable, and that's sad to say. I think somebody gave me a stat the other day about our age group, that we are considered now in the advertising world or whatnot as insignificant, and you
Ooh.
don't understand that things do change. So I'll give you an example too. When you think about physicians, I've said it for a long time, but I think in the next 10 years physicians will no longer be seeing patients, that we will not be the same
Mm.
as what we are now, that we will be administrative only.
Yes.
And
Mm.
I see
Yes.
it coming. And
Oh,
so
it's coming.
20 years ago, I would thought, the doctor, the job security. Oh, there will always be, that. Nope, things do change. And I think
Mm.
if you're not the leader, like, I'm the boss and the leader and whatnot in my business, and I'm the business owner and whatnot. So if you're somebody who is, an employee of a company, and you've been there a long time, and you work so hard, and you're like you said, you were the top in your sales and whatnot, do not get comfortable. You
Mm-mm.
are, and if you carry that attitude with you while you are in the workplace, you will be shown, very quickly that no, you can be let go. We do not
Yes.
need you.
It's one thing about the ego in the workplace. What the ego comes when you're a person that's so full of it, full of
Mhm,
yourself. It's not just in the workplace; it's everything that you do. It kind of
mhm.
comes
Mm-hmm.
across,
It's true.
and so really, until you're able to check that, and it's nothing wrong with being
Confidence,
confident. It's
right?
nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with walking in and saying, "You know what, I can do this." But it's how you deliver that.
Mhm.
What are you putting out there? So I'm one that truly believes that you just have to check that ego. The ego
Right.
Yeah.
doesn't leave you. You
No,
just have
there's
to
a
check it.
difference
And
between
be
confidence
confidence
and
and
ego.
ego.
Big
Yep.
difference.
And people get that mixed up.
They do.
Yep.